Made some donuts from Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, let's pretty much. I mean, for those of you who've seen my Instagram photo, I went to go see Power Rangers about a couple minutes ago. Funny thing about like the donuts, pretty much, they just kept on mentioning Krispy Kreme, because there's like you know, some type of thing that like you know involves with Krispy Kreme, and they just kept on saying it over and over again. So pretty much, I got like the craving for donuts. So pretty much, that's what I got. So pretty much, my initial thoughts when going into this movie, I thought it was gonna suck. Like you know, just a friend of mine was like, "Hey, it's like you know, it says you should come with me to go see like the new Power Ranger movie." I was like, "Nah," it's like you know, cause I was just bluffing with him, basically just saying that like you know, if you pay me for my ticket, then like you know, it's just that's like the only way I'll go see the movie. He then tells me, "I'm gonna pay for your ticket," and that's what he did. I thought this movie, man, was gonna suck. Cause you know, me myself, I never liked Power Rangers. My older niece, who was like 4 years older than me, like she loved that shit. I mean, like you know, it's like the only thing that I like of Power Rangers pretty much was like the theme song, "Go Go Power Rangers, go Go Power Rangers." Rangers together, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yeah, it was catchy as hell. A reason why I don't like Power Rangers is pretty much shit, I fucking bit my inner mouth. The reason why I don't like Power Rangers is because like you know it seems cheesy as shit. I mean like you know it says, even though that I do like monster movies and like you know it's just it actually does seem kind of cool when like they transform into like a robot and fight like the monster of the week. That was pretty cool. But when like you know it's on like the when it's on like the Rangers out of like their suits, pretty much they're just lame and dorky, and it seems like like you know like an episode of Saved by the Bell, and Saved by the Bell was pretty fucking lame. Another reason is because like you know because of the Power Rangers like came out in 1993, they got my show Sonic the Hedgehog canceled, and because like you know cause it just couldn't compare with like the ratings with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So pretty much if they didn't came on the air, I would have gotten my season 3 of Sonic the Hedgehog. So pretty much fuck you Power Rangers. But pretty much nevertheless, I went to this movie expecting it was gonna suck, and my thoughts? You're gonna call me crazy after what I just said about this, but it's good. I mean, like you know, it's not a perfect or best movie of the year, but it's good. It is a really good movie with a story that's pretty good. Like there are some things that kind of like bother me. Now be forewarned. I might spoil this. I'm not really sure if this counts as spoiling, but if you are planning on going to go see this movie, then just stop right here, save this part of the video, and then just come back and then like when like you're done. Okay, you're good. You went to the movies already? Did you get yourself some popcorn and some soda? Well, good. Okay, so let's talk about this bitch. Alright. But first, let's just talk about like the couple problems with the movie. First problem that like half of the dialogue in this movie is just plain corny, and some lines are well obviously forced. It's like you know sometimes I really don't know if this counts as spoilers, but like just one of the characters do say it's morphin' time, and like you know just like in Fantastic Four, I'm talking about like the recent one, or like or like the things that it's clobbering time. It feels really forced, and it kind of just comes out of nowhere a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna like just like continue to eat this. Like, I hope you don't mind. And for a movie called Power Rangers, we really don't get to see them until like the last act of the movie, which like which is, it's both a good thing and a bad thing. Okay, like, so let me start with the bad. And on the bad thing is like it's just in like the first half of the movie, it's really good actually, because like these are actually relatable characters. And like it's just like we're just focusing on each character. It's like it's like we know which is which, and we're just learning a lot about them. And like it's like they're learning just how just to become this superpower team, so they can like come together and just stop like the bad guy, which is who is Rita for whoever are Power Rangers fans. But yeah, I mean like it's like a really, really, really good story. Well, in terms of character development and interaction. But it does tend just to get like a bit kind of annoying, because like because like they try some morph into like the suits, but like they just can't, because because like they have to understand themselves just like in order to morph. Or some bullshit like that. And the reason why I said that it's a bad thing, because because it would have been good just to see just like Power Rangers, they more it's like it's like they just come together and like they just save the day. Maybe a little like they lose like here and there, and then like they have to learn. It's not like just like mostly about me, but like it's about all of us just coming together and just saving our town for like being like destroyed and shit. And pretty much just that's those are like pretty much it pretty much. What was good is like that like just some of the jokes work and some of the jokes don't. It's like just okay, so it's just like Rita, who was female on like the show, and like it's just this is like just one of my favorite villains. Like she makes me crack because she always has like this weird like type of face, like she's like like it's just you're my precious, like bring me gold, and then like there's a scene where she goes to like the Krispy Kreme to look for like this to look for like this power source. She looks at one of the donuts just like, and she just eats it like. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like it's like just like every time when like the characters in the movies they said like Krispy Kremes, like the audience they were just laughing because it was pretty funny to them. But it was funny to me too, because because they kept on saying I'm Krispy Kreme, so I was like, let's pretty much I was like, shit, like I really have hankering limit for donuts now, so went to Dunkin' Donuts, got myself a box of donuts. Shit, I got fucking blueberry, got this glazed chocolate, got like this French, whatever the fuck it is. Okay, that's pretty much just I was wrong about this movie. So I mean, like, which I like pretty much. If I go into a movie and think oh man, like this is gonna suck, pretty much I love to be proven wrong, because because that tells me that I was wrong just to underestimate this movie, and now and that like, you know, I didn't waste money just watching this movie. And that's one of the things I don't like. I don't like wasting money when watching bad movies. Who does? But like, you know, it's just it's a really good movie. One of the things I really don't think like people who are gonna like this movie are like the Power Rangers fans. Now let me explain for this one. Like I said before, like, you know, it's like you really don't get to see them morph into like their costumes until like the last like half of like the movie. Because like I said before, really good writing actually though. And like, you know, it's just like a little bit like just sidetrack. I almost got like just teary eye for one scene. It's like you know, it's like this. It's a campfire scene, and like, you know, it's like they're just talking about like themselves. It's like just one like one of them, like his mother is really sick, and like, you know, and you know, he's afraid that like, you know, he's going to lose her, and like, you know, and like, you know, like he just doesn't want just to go home because like, you know, he's afraid like that one day like that he's truly like going just as a loser, that he's just gonna have like nobody around, like just. And one other kid, I mean, like, you know, she is afraid on what like, you know, her parents is going to think of her, and like, you know, it's like she's a lesbian, like you know, she's different. Her parents want her just to become like, you know, something that like she's not, and she just doesn't know how to tell her parents that, and like, you know. And like, you know, and like just one of and like one other kid, he's black, and like, you know, he kind of has like this schizophrenia, like always like talking like really fast, always like being like just off topic, but like, you know, it's just he's smart, and like, you know, it says he's just saying that like, you know, like you know, he misses his dad, and like, you know, and he was the one who like discovered. Like, you know, it's like this mountainside where like they had like these coins, right? Like just like bring them all like together. Like this like one was red, one was blue, one was black, one was pink, one was yellow. For them like in order to like become Power Rangers. And you know, I'm like, this was a really good scene. But like I said before, this was off topic, so I apologize, but let me just get back into what I was saying. Pretty much for like a movie that's called Power Rangers, it's like you really just don't see them until like the last half of the movie, which may be a turnoff for some people. I mean, like, you know, like, cause maybe like some people like just came into this movie and be like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, it's like they're gonna like more, they're gonna like just maybe like just like save the day, like they might like get like some credit or something like that. But no, it's like, you know, so pretty much. If you're a fan of Power Rangers, you might be a bit turned off by this, or maybe not, who knows. But just like, you know, just if you're like me who is not a fan, you're gonna actually like find this movie like this, like either like be like just pretty decent or pretty good. So like this video, share it, and don't forget to subscribe, and also get some Dunkin' Donuts.